Alright, welcome back guys to Artificial Extinction 2 Pre-Alpha. This video is going to be a little bit different as I am going to cover the 4 remaining turrets in our tech tree. Most of them are going to be very situational, so I can't make a video showcasing just that. Let's go into tech tree and talk about it. I already started building basic stuff, so our replicator drone is building all that. So, first one I want to talk about is the Railgun turret. This turret looks pretty cool, but it functions very similarly to the sniper turret. High damage, long range. The ammo is very expensive, so don't upgrade it all the way to max at the beginning until you get a nice stockpile of resources. I'll go ahead and unlock it, and as with all my turrets, I like to give it the first rate of fire upgrade at the beginning. The second one is going to be the laser turret. It fires a constant beam. Its normal main job is going to be degrading enemy shields, so against mechs, since nothing else in the game currently has shields. This guy, I don't use it, honestly, that much. It just uses way too many resources very quickly, since it's a constant beam. You'll see it once I place it down and we look at my resources. They'll just be sinking down to the ground and zeroed out very quickly. These guys, also very situational. If I can tell it to only target mechs or only target shielded units, that would be much more better use of it. But currently it just attacks anything in its sight and just drains your resources to zero. The last two are very situational. Anti-drone turret uses heat-seeking missiles to fire upon the drones that it spots. And the anti-missile turret fires upon missiles or mortars that are being shot from dropships or drones. So these two I'm going to place a couple around the base, but it's going to be very hard to see them in action since it's, split second. Drones there, drones dead, or missiles in the air, missile there. With everything that's going on in the game, you're not going to be very focused on those unless we get like waves of drones incoming. Alright, that's about it for now. I do want to go ahead and get max shields right away. I want my laser and railgun turret to be protected as much as possible at the beginning. And as usual, let's take a look at the first wave coming from this direction. We're going to need a lot of energy generation. So I'm going to build a couple of generators to start with. And let's place down our laser and railgun turret. I'm going to place laser here and railgun right over here. So these two should be good enough to take care of that first wave. I maxed out the shields. Probably another thing is getting the accuracy, just to give the railgun pinpoint accuracy so it doesn't waste any of my resources. Laser turret seems to be 100%. It always fires in a straight line and doesn't miss, but who knows? Maybe it does miss, it's just hard to tell. Our resources are always going to be a problem at the beginning. So making more miners, setting them down is probably going to be a good idea, like in this direction here. As I see, there's 2 metal deposits. Of course, to set down the miner, I need metal. Alright, let's get our guy moving over here and take a look at our turrets here. The AI is getting a little confused there. Oh, looks like my railgun got destroyed, even with max shields. That's unfortunate. As you can see, the laser turret is firing. Just look at my resources. Look how fast it drains per one shot of beam. Yeah, not very efficient, huh? Yeah. Thorium will just be zeroed out just with having a single turret on the battlefield. So we need a... I don't know. It definitely needs some balancing out for that laser turret. So that's why I never use it. I'm honestly gonna recycle it and not use it in this farther description because I want to showcase the railguns since they're the ones that are actually doing the work. And I want to have some resources left. So, yeah, those laser turrets are definitely something. Like I said, if we can make those laser turrets only focus shielded mechs or shielded units, you know, then the resource usage is fine in my opinion. But if they're just using it on soldiers and using like half of my resource that I have left just to destroy one or two soldiers, that's not very efficient at all. So use them at your discretion. All right, more miners are needed. There you go. That's nice metal production going to be happening. Also energy. Can I unlock the fission reactor? I can. Now we just wait for the metal to get back up. Since we built several more mines, that shouldn't be a problem. Let's take a peek. There's a wave coming there. I also want to be in, you know, the drones are coming, so I want to build these sooner rather than later. Same thing with the missiles. But, you know, you also have so many resources, and placing these now are just going to drain those when you still need to fight what's ahead of you. So, something to balance out in your playstyle. Uranium, we are low, but we're not using it for anything other than building. I want to focus on energy right now. My energy generation is very lacking. As always, don't do this. They're just there for ease of demonstration. But if one of them gets destroyed, everything else will get destroyed. I think this is the wave that needs to be dealt with next. Railgun. This time I'm going to place 2 railguns. I should deal with that wave, hopefully. I'm not going to use laser turrets because, you know, like I keep saying, it's just too much resources usage for what it's doing.
I'm coming.
Well, looks like dropship is being called in. In that case, I'm going to place an anti-missile around my base. Hopefully help deal with any missiles that the dropship will send out in this direction, since I know that dropship's going to come in this direction. So maybe we get to see that in action. There's the dropship. There's the missiles, I think. I'm not seeing the missile turret activate, so maybe that was just normal firing from the dropship and not missiles. My uranium is all the way down. Why is that? Well, because they destroyed my miner for uranium. I have another one. Looks like these guys are very hard to deal with just railguns, so... I mean, it's a good showcase, right? You don't want to build huge guns like a railgun at the very beginning to deal with without having a good resource. Yep, everything's getting destroyed by these couple guys here. These guys are just standing on my top of the thorium deposit, you know, having a picnic, whatever they're doing. Looks like finally decided to move when I zoomed in on them. You don't think I'm watching? I'm always watching, guys. Railgun, yeah. Does Railgun use uranium? Let's take a look. It does use uranium once you go down the list. One thing I would like to see is added is what's the basic ammo of each turret? Like, right now, I don't know what it is. Once I upgrade, I'm like, I know, oh, this one uses 1 metal, 2 energy, no uranium, no thorium. But what's the basic ammo? Does it use uranium? Does it use metal? Like, that is something to good thing to know. So then I would know what to you know, what to have more of, or what to focus on. So yeah, I mean, it's it's not gonna be a very long video showing you guys much. I mean, I can turn off my base computer like always and just line my base with all the turrets I want. But if you have to keep doing this, obviously you're doing something wrong, because you want your resources to be putting in the work and not you have to keep turning off the computer to get your extra resources. I mean, it's there for you to use, so, you know, use it. But then the level is just going to be, you know, prolonged even longer because the portal timer stops. Then you have to build up your resources back up to get to 500 to turn it back on. Then it's just a back and forth. You know, not enough resources, turn it on. Turn it off. Just back and forth. So when you come to that point, in my opinion, it's pretty much a game over for you. Well, in this level, let me correct that. In this level, that is, because the waves are just so huge and coming at you in every direction. You're not gonna win a level like this once your resources are the problem. But I mean, I think this video showed the point of why I was making it. Laser turrets use way too much resources, not very efficient. A railgun's doing great damage at long range. Once it gets in close range, it still does damage, but it's just not used for that. You have like shotguns and pulse turrets to do that work. We didn't really get to see drone turrets in action, unfortunately, but you know, they shoot down drones. Same thing with the missile turrets, they shoot down missiles. It's very situational, hard to really showcase it, but it's not bad. You get to see a couple turrets in action, and the next video is going to be the fun one where I'm actually going to use everything we've talked about so far to defeat the level. So look forward to that. And thank you again for watching the video. Leave your feedback in our Discord. Links provided. See you.